Right, welcome back. Another person that kind of talk too much is DJ Envy. Um, well, it's a talk show host. What happened to DJ Envy? DJ Envy is a radio host, a radio co-host with Charlemagne, with probably the biggest radio show in New York City area. It's called the Breakfast Club on Power 105. All right, I've listened to Power 105 for easily 23 years, Hot 97 easily 25 years. So I feel like I know these people, never met them in my life. Okay, but recently he started getting dragged for real estate scam and stuff like that. He was basically helping a scam artist promote, alleged scam artists promote their seminars and stuff like that. But you know, life crises happen. I tell you that all the time. Sometimes people can just outrightly lie against you, or you may find yourself in the midst. I've actually been in a position where I could be in his position. Back in during the whole recession crash in 2008, I was in that position, and it was scary because there were people around me that were misbehaving, and I found out after the fact, like, whoa, you were doing what, right? And easily you could end up in jail like that, even if you're not directly involved. Yes. So I hope that's not his case. I hope that doesn't become a story. But he's talking before the cases start to happen. Shut the hell up. Shut up. But let's listen to this really quickly. We listen to it in chops because Hi-Heart Radio. They are notorious for shutting down videos. As a matter of fact, I might just keep it just on my face. Let's see.
Did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community.
Yeah, just listen to me.
I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing. So Caesar and myself did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing. So Caesar and myself did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my
sorry, 1 second.
Community about real estate, things that are industry professionals to all these seminars, whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, conventional lenders, hard money lenders. I even brought auction.com to actually show people in generational wealth. So how to purchase houses online. That's what I wanted to do for my people. Now, Caesar.
All right, so there's a lot of this. I want to do this for my people. I want to do this for my people. Stories on the internet. I don't know if you've come across them. If you're here in the United States, you've come across them. I want to help my people. I want to help. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But you need to be aware. You need to be aware that sometimes it's your own people that will pull you down. Okay, so you can't be all too emotional. You have to make sure you line up legal support, legal representations and stuff like that. Even while you're at it, you have to make sure you protect yourself, right? And I have a feeling he did not do that. You know, he was knee deep all the way in, you know, trying to help his people. But now everybody's dragging him. Everybody is literally dragging him. But let's see. Let's continue.
If he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, how to purchase houses online.
Hold on 1 second.
That's what, that I didn't see a dollar of return. But for anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true. I would never.
So this is the part where I say, yeah, you got to say something. You got to say something because they're dragging you. It's a very tricky thing. Sometimes you do have to say something. But I believe wholeheartedly that most of the times you don't have to say anything until the case is done. And I understand it's very, very hard. It's extremely hard. It's easier said than done to just be quiet, right? While people are dragging you on something you feel like, you notice I said feel, something you feel like you're not involved in. But the reality is that a lot of people are starting to believe you were involved in it because there's tons of video of you promoting the seminars, tons of video of you supporting everything, and it's just hard, right? So the only thing you can do is not add to the fire, fuel to the fire. Don't add to the ammunitions that they're probably going to try to use against you. There's going to be a legal representation from the state, meaning they have all the backings of all that kind of money to destroy you. And the last thing you want to do is give them ammunitions to destroy you. But I'm just telling the truth. Yes, your truth can be used to destroy you. I don't know if you're aware. This is the real world. This is not paradise. Okay? Yes, your truth, right? Your own version of the truth can be used to destroy you. I don't know if you're aware of that. Let's finish this.
I've been on this radio close to 30 years because I gave him a lot of money.
Jesus.
That I didn't see a dollar of return. But for anybody to say I was involved, and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing but try to uplift people and show people a different way through the business mind. And I would never take a dollar from somebody.
I could be wrong, but I didn't see nobody accusing you of taking money. I just saw them say that they met Caesar because
and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing.
From what I read in actual court papers, I didn't see that. They said that all these people are saying that they met Caesar because of you.
Right, and they're saying
I don't see
that
nobody accusing you of taking no money.
To the point where if you read the court documents,
that's why he should have shut up and not say anything, because the reality is that majority of people are not saying he stole money. They're saying he led them to the person who stole money. I think majority of people are clear who stole money, but you have an office right next door to him and all of this, and they're saying you're running the whole thing together. I don't think so, but it's not enough, right? And it's not enough that you haven't stolen money from anybody for 25, 30 years. That's good for you. Clap for yourself. It's not going to matter right now, because there's literally millions of dollars stolen from innocent people who thought they were investing in real estate. Now, how they were able to pull that off, because usually there's some kind of contract involved in real estate. There's a closing in real estate, and none of this happened. You're just handing money over to people. You're just wiring money. Anyway, over the years, I've thought many times to do crowdfunding to do real estate projects and stuff like that, because I know the game, right? Every single time I've thought about it, I was like, nah, I know my people. I said, nah, I'm good, right? I might still do it in the future, but the paperwork that will line up, you would basically say you're handing me the money and it might never come back, okay? And it to be is bold prints, because people are mad. They will give you money and then they will come back and say, but you didn't tell me. People are mad like that too, because they weren't listening. It will be large print. You're giving me money for a gift. You might get returns from real estate, and that's almost impossible to do. I'm just letting you know, if I ever do something like that, it'll be clear cut. That's what we're up to. So what am I saying? You don't have to necessarily steal money from people before they accuse you of stealing money. That's the reality. Especially black people. When I say black people, I mean all of us, the continental and diaspora. You don't have to steal money from them before they steal. Sometimes they will buy stuff from you like this. They hand you the money. They will come back and say, but can you give me the money back? You bought something. No, can you? Yeah, just give me the money back. You'll be shocked.
Caesar wrote an affidavit that says DJ Envy, Rashawn Casey, had no knowledge of me investing people's money.
From what I read, saw that too.
He wasn't there. He wasn't part of those conversations. He wasn't even nowhere in those meetings. And those are documents that's out there. So if we're going to talk about truth, let's talk about the truth. And those are the documents out there. And
well,
I know
you can't talk about the truth yet because your lawyers don't want you talking at all.
Shut the hell up.
He wasn't part of those conversations.
Your lawyers don't want you talking.
When the dust settles,
okay,
you can have a real conversation with the
but
audience.
It's difficult because the stuff that you hear.
That's the point. Yes, you're right, Envy. It's difficult, but shut up. Shut up. That's the urge. I must say the truth. I must tell him the truth. I must tell him the truth. Right? You have an urge to shalaye. No evidence. No evidence. Right? You'll get tired. Because people already believe what they believe, right?
We go explain, because no evidence.
No evidence. He wants to tell the truth. It's difficult. It's difficult. Let me just tell the people the truth right now because it's just difficult.
Aaron, it's like, that's totally not true. Like, it's not true. Like,
Well, that should be,
that's fake news. Like,
but
those
that
are
should be
fake
enough.
stories.
That should be enough. You know what the truth is. If you know what the truth is, don't worry about it. When the dust.
If you know what the truth is, that should be enough. The reality is that it's usually not enough for all of us. But this is why self-awareness, social intelligence, emotional intelligence kicks in, power intelligence, right? The reality is that it should be, the truth is enough. But it's not enough when you involve the human brain. It's like, no, let me tell the truth. Are you not sure of the truth anymore? Are you confused? Are you arguing with yourself? That's the problem.
Settles.
Okay.
You can have a real conversation with the
But
audience.
it's difficult because the stuff that you're hearing is like, that's totally not true.
That's DJ Envy on his syndicated iHeart radio show.
This was him selling the program in the past. So there's more than enough that they can use against him. And the last thing he needs to be doing is talking. Just shut up. Let representation do that. Sometimes life crisis comes like this in the form of lawsuits. And especially to whom much is given, much is required. If you're a big person, you're a popular person, you're a famous person, yeah, somebody's going to come for your head at some point. It's just what it is, okay? You don't like that, just give all your money away and go and hide in a cave somewhere. That's the reality, right?
The Breakfast Club. He's often promoted the real estate venture of his pal, Caesar
That's Caesar right there.
Pina.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ.
But it's more than just a passing endorsement.
You can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us.
It wasn't just a passing endorsement. That's all he's trying to say. I just endorsed, I just introduced people I didn't know it was silly money. Well, he could win some kind of case in court, but not by talking, okay? He needs to line up his representations, lawyer up, okay? Because it's going to be a tough road ahead. It's just what it is, okay?
Envy and Caesar have teamed up for seminars, including one at the Jacob
So NBC News is covering this already now. So this is a big deal.
Javits Convention Center, pitching opportunities to flip properties, often in distressed areas of New Jersey.
We invested $200,000 and looks like we're never going to get it back.
Jose Santiago and his wife Jessica Ortiz say they believed investing in this neighborhood of Patterson would be their ticket to the American dream.
That's the reason why I got into real estate, so we can actually start flipping properties, buying properties, so we can have something for our kids in the future.
The couple says they connected
Oh man, all that money is
after
gone.
seeing him on social media with DJ Envy.
Look at Caesar. Oh my God, all that money is gone.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television.
That's DJ Envy on his syndicated iHeart radio show.
Anyway, Tony the Closer is the guy who actually started the expose. He's a real estate course guru. He said, I told you a month ago, millions were missing. Now it's over $80 million, allegedly, and hundreds of people filing lawsuits. It's all on my page. He's been going hard at them. Oh no. Anytime Ninja says uplift my community, you know it's scammy. Oh Lord, that's not necessarily true, because I do want to uplift my community. I'm just also aware that the same people I'm trying to uplift might come from my throat at some point. No shade, it's just a reality, and it is what it is. Anyway, let's move on to the next story. Let's bring some Yoruba into the mix here. I'll be right back.